Yeah, it's on. Is this audio good?
Yeah.
Okay.
All good in the hood.
Hopefully. My predictions of Weather Fishy on pole. Yannick P2.
I can hear you chewing nice and loudly, by the way.
Right.
I can hear everything that's going on in your mouth right now.
That's a bit sauce.
We're literally
Okay,
going
I stopped chewing. I've stopped chewing.
I think. All I hear.
Yeah, okay. Predictions. Fraser Fishy P1. M for P2. And Mamazelda P3. That's a leaked, actually. It's not a prediction.
Ooh. But yeah, short qualifying today. Because we only have 11. Expected more, but I'll allow it.
Wow. Who's going to be the first one to set a lap? After watching every league under the sun race at Miami, there's always carnage on in the race, so should be a good race, hopefully.
There was carnage yesterday, but it's just people crashing out on their own. And there's an echo from the mic.
That's great news.
Yes.
Is there an echo anymore?
No. No, you're fine.
Great.
And Nova in the Alpine is the first car on track, I believe. It is. The two Alpines are coming out first, making a statement.
Yeah. Maybe some tactics for Slipstream or something.
Maybe, yeah.
But every team starts fresh on 0 points. The two Alphas follow them behind.
Arsenal just missed an open goal.
Well, I don't have it up on right.
So, what times are you expecting to be pole?
27.6.
Is it for pole?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. When you get there, you're likely to be pole or somewhere around top 3.
Yeah.
So I guess somewhere in the 27th is where they all want to get.
Yeah. 28's aren't the best, but might still put you high up. But 27th is where you want to go.
Yep. Right, so Nova is approaching the final turn to start his first hot lap of the new season.
Carry good speed through. The first lap of Division 2 in Season 5. Into turn 1. Nicely done. Don't spin. Nicely done.
Yeah, don't lose the rears there.
Use the curb. Long corner. Oh, that might be. Oh. He's abused the glitch with the track limits.
That's fine. I mean, probably everyone else is going to do it.
Yeah.
I believe Envert just took his fastest first setter off him, but still early doors yet. Someone onboarded him.
No Viconic to the chicane. Nicely done. Now down the long back straight, no Viconic. Open the DRS and got a big hairpin coming up. Brake just the 100 meter board. Hit the apex. Watch the bump on the exit. To the line. Not the fastest lap. So So 128.8.
Time to beat as M-Ferx is next, going to be the cross line. Can he beat his teammate's time on his first attempt? He does, because a few attempts faster. Who's that? Let's go across the line. Goes the 127 early. And Tibbs also puts some time in, but not a fast enough time at all. So
Bias to the line. 129.1.
There is a Haskar approaching. Gaffer Cake. A 120, 130. Not
EJ for a start in Formula B. 129.1. Goes a second faster than his teammate. Fraser Fishy to the line. One of the favourites. 127.8. That's the fastest lap. Yannick to the line. 129.0.
Aiden Jones, the winner of Division 3 last night, goes provisional pole for now, just.
Malika.
It's not a development left, but. So yeah, so some of these drivers are getting their feet out early. And maybe we could be in for some lower 127s.
Yeah.
Because at the moment they're only 2 tenths off your predicted times for pole.
Yeah. If this is what Division 2, the standard of Division 2 is, Division 1 will be very competitive tomorrow.
Yeah. But still a lot of time to be improved from a lot of these drivers, as it is their first lap. Which typically my first lap never goes too well. Always takes me another try to get a better lap.
Yeah, Malcolm hasn't validated.
I think M-Ferx just hit the wall there and he's had to back out of his lap.
Most of these drivers will be coming into the pits now, as they've all set lap times. Melker hasn't validated his second attempt, so on his first run he won't have a competitive lap, but still a banker, so it's not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, but Aiden Jones,
EJ.
currently sitting in P1, he actually won Division 3 last night, first race. After a nice battle with Alfa Romeo's TT Buccarino Phil on the final lap, on the final turn.
Oh, Philip has hit the wall. I don't think he's out. He does have damage. And I'm just on board with EJ right now. He's on a lap. He's going down the back straight. He's 3 tenths off.
Looking for an improvement on his lap.
Section. Break at the 100. Oh, he's backed out.
He's backed out. Oh, he must have been in low fuel maybe.
No ERS.
Oh yeah, no ERS. Yeah.
Someone else has spawned. Malcolm. And who's coming?
Wing seems to be intact. Nova's coming out for an outlap.
Mama Zelda and Fraser Fishy coming out the pits now.
Right, so Nova will be first to start a lap again. Unless EJ and Gaffer Cake stay out to do their lap.
I think Philip has or Gaffer Cake, I think he has damage. I'm not sure though. I don't believe there's anybody on a lap right now.
I think it'll be Nova will be the first to do a lap.
Yeah. So I think most of these drivers will be aiming for 3 runs, so then they can save a tyre set.
Yeah.
For the race, just in case the safety car comes out or something.
Right, on board with Nova then, to see how he gets through a lap. Can he improve his time? And possibly get himself in the top 3.
Yep, break up the 100 meter board, bring it in. This is the apex a little, but you don't want to spin here. Gotta be careful.
Ooh.
Yeah. Then Set yourself up for the left and right hander.
Oh, and
he's out.
crashed into the barrier.
That's a big crash. He's crashed into the barrier at turn 4. No, 5.
Yeah, it's very unlucky, but Tobias to start a lap.
Yeah.
Looking to improve on his.
Hit the apex nicely. Don't spin. Nicely done. Set yourself up for the left, right, left hander. Don't spin like
Over.
don't spin like Nova demonstrated.
Who's that? Someone's in front of him. Is oh, who is that?
It is Mam Zelda.
Oh, he has wings on it now.
Who are we on board with? Tobias. He's not improving his lap time. To the left hander. Into this tricky section where you need to cut all the corner here, but don't get invalid. Bring it over the curb. Traction out of here is vital.
He's 3 times up,
now.
which is not going to be enough. To, maybe 5th. But
Yeah.
he could do more. He could do more on his final turn.
Watch the bump. Nicely done. So 128.
It goes 5th fastest. Fraser Fishy to finish
to the line.
Looking to go faster, and he does.
127.3. That is a great lap.
That is a very fast lap. Fraser Fishy
Mam
setting
Zelda
standards.
starting it up now.
Is that a Haas about to finish a lap? No. Tibbs is about to finish a lap.
He's 4 tenths up. No, maybe not for P6.
Yeah.
Yes, P6.
P6 only.
Yannick is starting the lap in his bright red Ferrari. Brake at the 100 meter forward. Bring it in. Short shift. He's tucking that nicely. Hug the wall. Set yourself up for the left hander. 1 downshift or 2. Nicely done in the first sector. Oh. Traction there is vital. And onto this twisty straight. You can see him weaving the car a bit to get some temperature. Brake at the 100 meter board. Heavy braking zone. Bring it in. Nicely done. Really tight section. Put the corner a bit. Don't invalidate. Set yourself up well. Out of here for the long back straight. He's only improving a small bit.
He's only a tiny bit up, which won't be enough to get him out of his 8th spot. So I'd assume he's going to back
to
out
the
his
line.
lap.
4 tenths up. 128.6 puts him 6th fastest. Fraser Fishy is coming into the pits.
M-Focus 2
Yannick to
tenths
the
up.
line.
Yannick to the line.
28.6.
That was improved by
5/10
Bolton.
improvement.
M-Ferk is going to be next, I believe. Or is that Tobias? No, that is Melika. Phase 10.
Marcus at the 28.6.
M-Ferk.
M4. 128.2.
Does improve. Gets himself a 4. So some of these drivers are quick enough, they can get back into the pits and come back out for another lap, but they gotta be very quick.
Yeah, they have to be quick. And I don't think anybody's on the lap right now. Who's on the lap? Is EJ on the lap? He is. He's invalidated actually.
Yeah.
And that is Melker on the lap. I think he is. Braking into the long right hander. Very slow section of the track. Into the chicane. Nicely done. And he is down by 4 seconds, so he will not set a lap this time and come into the pits. But will he have time to get out again and do another lap?
I can't see how long is left.
Yeah, there's a yellow flag in sector 2.
As all the drivers are going to be going into the pit now. Prepare for their final lap. But I think that there is a red car coming out. I think it's Mama Zelda. Mama Zelda is out. There's 3 minutes left.
Yeah, so Melker should have enough time to go into the pits and get out.
Mverk has run out of fuel and at probably a bad time, you know, there's not much time left. So he's going to have to get a move on when he comes out of the pits.
Yeah. Mama Zelda, the only one out on the circuit right now.
And that Alfa Romeo.
Did he go out too early? Will he get traffic on his lap?
Maybe. There could be a possibility of that, actually. There's no possibility of a slipstream from his teammate either.
However, I do believe most people are coming out the pits now.
Yep.
Start their laps. Jaffa Cake down in last at the minute. He'll be looking to boost himself up the timings because we want to see, or do we want to see Haas do well? Mama Zelda about to start his lap. Just trying to get temperature into the tires as he starts his lap. This will be his last lap, I do believe. Let's go on board with Mama Zelda.
So one final attempt from all of these drivers now. Mama Zelda is just quick enough not to run into that traffic there, but there's 2 drivers just come out of the pits.
Yeah.
Very lucky. Go for an onboard.
Oh, he's 2 tenths down, he's backed off.
Oh, he's backed off. He will have time to go again. But he has to save his fuel. Is it Jaffa Cake next?
Started lap. Yeah, currently down in last place.
EJ's on the time and a half.
Oh, it's
Just ahead of him.
EJ setting himself up for the left-hander. Down 2 diggers. Oh, he had to back out a little there, not ideal. Yeah, and he is improving by a small bit.
Yeah, by a little bit.
Somebody has crashed.
Someone's
That's
off.
Tibbs.
Oh.
Who's not helping his cause
He's
here.
not going to have enough time.
Back.
He's run out of time.
All these drivers have a last attempt now. Who's EJ, who is improving by 33 milliseconds. Does that nicely indeed. Now he's 2 tenths up, which will boost him up to P5 at the minute, if he can still improve.
And then we'll jump to the house with Jaffa Cake once he's finished that, but qualifying is now over, so this is the last chance to get a possible pole position or get higher.
Yeah.
Than they are. EJ across the line. It's a bit fastest. Jaffa Cake is 4 tenths up. On his 1 minute 30. Improves, but not enough.
Still 11
As
fast.
Tibbs. No, it doesn't. I think he's spun on his lap. Who's
Yeah, he has. Tobias. No, that's not Tobias.
No,
that's
Aiden Jones. Yeah, Aiden Jones. He's not improving so far. But can he find some time in his final turn? As you know, comes across the line and it's a doesn't improve.
Didn't improve even with the fastest Sector 3.
Mverk now. To come across the line. Looking to get himself into the top 3.
Looks like a 310 improvement.
He improves by 3 tenths, but it was just not enough to dethrone Mama Zelda. Mama Zelda had invalidated his lap.
Yannick stopped at the hairpin.
Fraser Fishy also invalidated his lap. Janet Pearson's off. Tobias to cross the line.
Doesn't look too quick.
Goes 5th fastest. And that is qualifying over.
Yeah.
This is our grid.
Yeah, this is the grid. Fraser Fishy on pole. The only one that I didn't get right in my prediction is Yannick, who was disappointed a little bit in qualifying. The runner-up in season 3, correct?
Was he?
I think he was, but down in P7 for the start of the race.
I don't quite remember. Was he in Division 2?
Yeah, season 3. It was that 2 cars.
Oh,
2 cars.
Yeah, Division 2 even. Yeah, I don't quite remember that. Anyway then. Fraser Fishy's on pole, 5 tenths quicker than Aiden Jones.
Yeah.
Able to find his time that he has been doing in time trial.
Fraser Fishy is able to race in Division 1. In Division 1 tomorrow. So 5 tenths quicker than the rest. He's the best in qualifying. And he'll get to try and do that in Division 1 tomorrow, so yeah, as we wait to go into the race. Jaffa kicked out in 11th, which is disappointing. You don't want to start last.
Yeah. But you could argue it could sometimes be the best position almost.
Yeah, but points.
Because if everyone crashes ahead of you, you're going for it. You know?
Yeah.
So if he plays it smart, and if there's collisions, then he could easily find himself in the top 6.
Points can nearly be. Well, we'll see what the driving standards are like.
Points are available for every driver. Once someone crashes.
Yeah, once someone crashes.
And with Division 3 yesterday, there was people crashing out. As it looks like we got a dry race also.
Bit cloudy.
Maybe a bit of rain at the end, maybe. It's America.
It is America, and it is Florida, which can get wet really quickly. Well, that sounds a bit.
Yeah, thunderstorms they have.
Yeah. The weather can change very fast, that's what I meant.
Yes.
As we wait for everybody. Is there a formation lap?
Yes, formation lap is on.
Okay. Okay. Formation lap. Fraser Fishy leads us away, and somebody stalled. That's Mferk. Got away slowly. I need to turn on the telemetry and.
We'll have a look at the tyres then. So a mix of tyres actually for the whole grid. With Fraser Fishy choosing to start on the hard tyres first. Aiden Jones to start on the mediums. Mama Zelda to start on the hards. Mferk to start on the mediums. 4th, 6th and 7th to start on the hards. 8th and 9th to start on the mediums. And 10th and 11th to start on hards. So there's a good mixture of tyres actually. Usually you see everyone on the same tyres, let's say the mediums off the start, but
hard soft is doable here.
Hard soft, yeah, maybe.
There's going to be a lot of strategies going on. As Tobias is lacking a lot.
There's a lot more possibilities for strategies now. Because you can just be on any tyre you want.
Well, most of the tracks are medium hard. most of them, but
Yeah.
just take this track for example, and like Jeddah, you can do hard soft, or even start on the hard softs and go to the hards. There's a lot of possibilities.
Yeah.
So Fraser Fisher's going to try back the pack up because he can see that Tobias is a bit behind. Do you want to do the lights out?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Okay.
Right. Does Fraser Fishy nail his starting spot? That's the thing. That's the thing we've got to look at as well. If they mess up their starting spot, they get pushed back a little bit, or a lot more than they would hope, which leaves them a little bit vulnerable if they don't get a good start. So Fishy, where can he get him start?
Just doing burnouts to get rear tire temperature. He nails
Gets a good start. So does Aiden. Mama Zelda gets a good one. Emperor, good one.
EJ gets set back.
Tobias, what is Tobias?
Iconic, Melker.
Tobias nails that one. As the right. 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. I can't tell who's got a good start.
Gets a better start. Fraser Fisher gets a lot of wheel spin.
Here comes Emperk. Emperk takes the lead of the race, and there's a bit of contact at the back.
Nova Iconic goes off the track. Oh, and someone spun round. That's Tobias.
Tobias has spun round at the back. Unfortunate start for him.
But Fraser Fisher down in P4, he got an awful start, if you will.
Yeah, the medium runners getting the better starts than everyone so far.
Up the inside of EJ. Oh, there's a bit of contact there between Fraser Fisher and EJ. Fraser Fisher gonna try use all his ERS here. Try to get past EJ down the straight.
Tries to go for the inside line, but can't get it.
EJ moving dangerously. Down the inside. Good move by Fraser Fisher.
Yeah,
but was that a warning? And Aiden, Nova Iconic's trying to have a go too. But he comes off second best in that battle into the chicane. Everyone through safely, I believe.
Yes.
Apart from Tobias, who...
it's only Tobias. I don't know if there's any damage because we don't have TAS available for this first round, so we can't tell you.
Yeah, Tobias is struggling.
Emperk goes side by side with Aiden Jones for the lead. Takes the lead of the race for now.
Squeezes Aiden Jones.
Gets the move done. Aiden Jones looks for a switchback, but it's not there so far. Emperk keeps the lead of the race.
Aiden Jones eyeing up a possible move here for the race lead.
Gaffer Cake
oh,
pit.
That's a late move by Nova Iconic, who's trying to get past EJ. All over the back of him. But I think that move was faded. Jaffa Cake does have damage as he's came into the pits.
Yeah, unlucky for her.
Now, could we see a possible move here from Aiden Jones on Emperk as he gets a good exit down the back straight to come?
How much ERS do both of these drivers decide to use is the question.
It's a carbon copy of each other, 60-60 for both drivers.
Nova Iconic on EJ, not close enough for the move.
Oh, but here comes Nova Iconic, Mama Zelda and EJ all battling for that 4th position. Everyone through the chicane safely.
So far, a nice clean race at the moment, apart from 1 or 2 incidents, but other than that...
And EJ is flashing his ERS already, and Nova Iconic is really low ERS too. And these guys aren't thinking about the long run.
Yeah.
Nova Iconic down inside. Oh, could there be contact? No, to keep it clean.
Does he get the move done? Still trying it, but it doesn't get the move done in the end, as both drivers are now flashing. Mama Zelda will be licking his lips, seeing both of those cars ahead of him flash.
Here comes Mama Zelda. No move.
The 2 Alfa Romeos right behind one another. So DRS is enabled now, so Aiden Jones is going to have a big pace advantage down his first DRS straight and look for a potential move on Emperk. I think
And look at the difference
Fishy was
between
just
the-
out of range. No, Fishy does get DRS.
Yeah. Just
What
look
is
at the
it, right?
difference between the front runners and the kind of middle of the pack. They're using their ERS a lot wiser, and they are thinking about the
The
long
yellow
run.
flag as
Look,
Jaffa Cake is
Phillip
out.
has crashed and he's out. That
That
was
is
the
a
that's
safety
the
car.
safety car.
Safety
So
car
that's
is
what we
out.
were-
So that is the kind of sort of thing that happens yesterday in Division
Yeah.
3 where it's just one driver just crashing out. And he seems
And
to have
that's-
crashed out in a very popular spot
Yeah.
where people like
That's
to
what
use
we were
it.
ta-
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about before the race. It only takes one person to crash for everyone to be guaranteed points.
Yeah. And now everyone, as long as you don't retire, you finish in a point. Even if it's
Yeah.
10th, 1 point is a point. Especially for Tobias, seeing as he's the only Red Bull here. So he has now got another opportunity to get himself into the race after an early crash in turn 1, lap 1.
Yeah.
But as expected, no one has pitted. It
Yeah,
would
too
be a
early.
bit silly to pit. But yeah.
As they all line up before the safety car. I imagine it should be in this lap. I mean, or does it have to be one lap?
It has to do on that.
Okay. Yeah, it's a shame for Jaffa really. Not the way that he would have liked his season to start.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all for the Haas team at all. But
EK's still running in 4th place.
I'll have a look at the positions gained. The Emperk, with a brilliant start of the race, puts himself into P1 from P4. And he
No,
was telling me
Iconic,
how bad his race starts are. But
Yeah.
today he's completely nailed it. Yeah.
No stops for anybody. Jaffa Cake did make a stop, but of course he's out now, so that is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Nobody has penalties.
Nova gets himself
So-
out of 4th position.
Yeah, that's a great start for Nova Iconic.
Yeah.
Puts himself in P5, and for the Alpine team.
Yeah. Currently 1 and 5, but there's still a long race to go. For all of these
There's a long
drivers.
ways to go.
Oh, there
I
is
think
two Red Bulls.
consistency is key in this season because
Yeah.
it's not a long season, and 0 points can be the difference between.
Yeah.
And DNF and scoring points can be the difference between positions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So safety car should be in this lap. We wait for Melker.
Melika spun, is that why Tobias is now in the 9th? Tobias was last. I think
Yeah.
Melika might have spun. Does he have damage? I'm looking at onboard to see if he's got damage, but he's not going close enough. He is not got damage from what I can see. His end plates, both end plates are still on his wing. So he might have just escaped to that.
Yeah, I'm back now. Safety car should be in this lap, and what's happened to Melker?
Yeah, I
He's-
just mentioned that, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's spun in the final turn. He's very lucky and not to get damage from it.
And I have started an argument in ORL, which is not that great. Now, safety car should be in this lap.
A
Hopefully.
view in the chat, Ryan, the Alpine TP, coming in the chat and saying Alpine on top.
Yeah, they should be happy because there was a lot of doubters before the season,
Yes.
and they are doing well right now.
At the moment, yes, but it's still
At the moment, but
24 laps to go.
Stuff can still happen.
Yes. Stuff and things can happen. But hopefully the safety car will come in this lap, and it is.
Yeah.
And now Emfert controls the pace, and he's going to back the grid up, I'd assume, a bit more slower. And it's just about when he goes, and can he catch Aiden Jones out? Get himself a nice big gap, because Bufferino, Phil, yesterday, I think caught Aiden Jones out as well.
Yeah.
With a 1.2 gap off the rip. But Emfert has gone. Emfert has gone.
Yeah, he's gone, but Aiden Jones is right with him, but I don't think a move will be possible.
No.
A bit too far back.
It's caught out Fraser Fishy. Nova on the back of EJ.
Iconic.
Nova goes for the move.
Pushes him off the track.
Side by side.
Oh, they make contact.
And he gets the move done.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a yellow
crash
flag.
at the back. That's Yannick. No, it's not.
Tibbs.
Tibbs.
Tibbs has crashed
The
out.
red cup, yeah.
Aiden Jones.
He's not
right on the back.
But I think there's damage. Who's any moves possible? Aiden Jones on Emfert maybe. Slipstream coming in handy, but
Not using
he's backed
ERS.
off.
Emfert's used a little bit, but they're pretty much equal, almost.
EJ on Nova Iconic goes way too deep.
Oh, and he
my
goes.
goodness
Oh, I thought he was going to go straight into the barrier
me.
there.
Yeah, that was very.
That looked like it was barrier. But manages to keep it on track and still not that far behind Nova, so he can go another lap.
Yeah. And speaking of Nova or Tibbs, he's already nearly caught up. So.
Tobias
not
gets
ideal.
past Mama Zelda, very close to the wall there, nice close shave.
And
EJ on Nova.
No,
Not
I
close
thought he was
enough.
going to send it like last time. But no. Can
Have
he
a
get
look at the
good
tyres
exit, though?
again.
And I do forget what the predicted strategy was. So, I think people will be pitting around lap 12. Maybe that would be good for the one stop to mediums or hards. But some people are going to try drag out the hards to maybe 8 laps or so
Yep.
to put on the soft tire.
Yeah,
Good chance at the
maybe,
end.
yeah. If they could decide to risk it and hope there's a safety car, maybe.
Yeah. And Mama Zelda has got a good run on Tobias here. Using ERS. Twisty part of the track. Pulls to the one side.
Has more ERS than Bias.
They're going to go wheel to wheel. But Mama Zelda gets the edge. Into the corner.
Amazara gets the move
EJ
done.
is all over the back of Nova Iconic right now. Into the chicane.
So Nova is going to be under threat in the next lap because DRS is going to be enabled and he will not have DRS from the guy in front because he has dropped out by 2
Dimple.
seconds.
And EJ is struggling with ERS. He's using it a lot more than ideally compared to the other drivers. But
Also on
Into-
sides to go for a move.
into the hairpin, he does find his breaking point this time. Wheel to wheel.
Side by
Oh, he
side.
squeezed him into the wall. That was a close shave. They're wheel to wheel right now. Banging wheels down the straight.
But EJ gets the
Oh,
move
here
done,
comes
but
Mama
there's Mama
Zelda.
Zelda.
Right
Oh, now
outside
Nova goes
of
for the move
EJ.
again.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Oh,
Nova
but-
can't get squeezed. EJ's flashing with ERS. Oh no, Mama Zelda and Tobias spun round.
and
Oh,
Tobias.
and Tibbs has hit him.
Oh no.
Close shave, but they're going wheel to wheel again. And they all have damage. That was a big crash, and maybe a virtual safety car for the damage.
Maybe.
Is there any moves going on? Here comes Nova Iconic on EJ. EJ weaving. They both break at the same time.
Oh,
Nova with the switchback.
the
wheel to
side by
wheel.
side. Are they going to keep it side by side for the chicane?
No, they're not. Nova squeezes him off the
EJ
track.
backs out, has no room to go for it.
And Yannick is going to be looking to squeeze his nose in this battle.
EJ with his ERS is now gone, but Nova still has plenty. So if he uses his ERS, he can get away from
Yannick,
EJ.
here he comes.
Oh, he's gonna get the Alpine as well.
Too. That's the difference between saving your ERS and not saving it.
Doesn't get the move down to Nova. It was close enough to go for a bomb.
Nova Iconic was really slow there. I don't know what was going on. Good lap by Yannick. And the front three are getting close.
Front three are keeping it very close together, so anyone's in for the win here.
And what's going on with the two Alphas? They're double stacking.
Doubles? Bit of a lack of communication going on from the Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, that's not very ideal for Bufferino Phil's
Down the main straight, the first DRS straight, as there's going to be two cars having DRS on the leader, so the leader's going to be
Here
under
comes
threat.
Fraser Fishy. Gets the move done before the braking.
Yeah, way before the braking zone. Not close
But
enough
this
for a
move's
move
going
on
down.
Enfer.
Yannick, Nova Iconic. It's all kicking off up at the front three. Battles all over the track right now.
Yeah, some great battling.
Yannick gets a bit shaky out there.
Aiden Jones has missed out on DRS this lap. He was just out of the DRS detection.
He fell off a little there.
Yeah. But Yannick is now on the back of Nova, who has DRS.
Yannick's the responsible driver, he won't go for this.
There's a yellow flag. There's no Fraser Fishy!
Fraser Fishy, no.
He's facing the wrong way! He needs to be quick or he's going to get disqualified. But Fraser Fishy, after a fatal spin, as he was in second place, is now down in 7th after that.
I mentioned in qualifying how lethal that bump can be on the exit if you don't watch yourself, and Fraser Fishy is the first person to prove me right.
Yeah. The first of the top three to buckle under the pressure. And now Fraser Fisher has a big job to do to catch himself back up.
Yeah, Yannick, he's gonna fancy his chances on Nova. Down the straight.
The yellow
There's
flag.
another crash, that's Melker.
Melker's facing the wrong way now. There's a driver coming up behind him,
Tobias.
but it moves up very nicely. But here we are, it's the individual crashes as Yannick gets past Nova way before the braking zone.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, it's individual crashes that are going to cause safety cars. At the moment, the racing's been clean enough.
Nova's all over the back of Yannick right now. That's another great feature of these new cars, that you can follow very closely and no dirty air.
Yeah.
But here comes Nova. Yannick has the straight line speed. Nova's using ERS into the braking.
He's going to go for a move.
He brakes later. Too late maybe. Yannick with the switchback. No.
No, Nova stays ahead.
And do watch the front too, because Aiden Jones is reeling in Mfark.
Yeah. Even Mfark under pressure.
And Nova actually got past Yannick. Oh no, he did that away.
Yeah. Tobias and Melker pits. They've decided the hard is not enough unless there's damage from their spinning. Aiden Jones, 3/10 behind Mfark, so there could be a move here. Mfark's using all of his ERS by the looks of it. Might have pulled out might have pulled out a good distance just in time.
Here comes Yannick. Oh, they make contact. Nova moving dangerously. He brakes later, closes that door.
As EJ behind him is actually flashing as well, only on 10%.
And Mama Zelda on Tobias. Gets the move done before the straight. Squeezes Tobias into
Mama
the
Zelda
wall.
with a penalty, what is it? He's got a 3-second time penalty, so he's the first driver in Division 2 to get a penalty.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yannick again on Nova Iconic. Gets the move done.
Way
well before
before.
braking.
Yeah. Oh, but Nova goes
but
for it.
Nova can't. Down inside.
Does he get the traction out of the corner? Keep it side by
They're
side.
wheel to wheel, banging wheels right now.
It looks like
Yannick
Yannick
hasn't
just
got the
ahead.
DRS.
Yeah.
None of them got the
But
DRS.
Nova's going to go for it again.
It's great racing.
Side by side
EJ wants to
again.
squeeze his nose in there.
Nova is ahead. Fantastic racing from Nova. As Aiden Jones pits, we missed it. Aiden Jones has actually pitted. And right now it's an LP12.
That's strategical for the undercut, I think. We're going to have to watch Emperor because he could be a threat of an undercut from Aiden Jones now.
What did they? Because they both started on the medium tyres, so...
Yeah. Here comes Nova Iconic. Yannick has the much better drive out of there.
Is Nova going to go for it again?
No. And with Nova, even when you think that a driver's already going to move on Nova, he always comes back.
He comes back at you, yeah, he answers back.
Let's watch Emperor. Is he going to come into the pits to cover off Aiden Jones?
Oh, is the yellow flag? I mean, that's Tibbs,
that's
just on round.
That's awful for Aiden
Damage
Jones.
his wing.
That's
Is
a
that a
safety car.
VSC? It was a safety car.
No, full safety car, and everyone is going to box.
Yeah, that is going to be awful for Aiden.
That's awful. That's really unlucky.
Yeah.
That's what you see if everybody sticks to the regulations of keeping... Oh, there's a bit of contact in the pit lane. Oh, and Nova Iconic's got wing damage.
Have we got wing damage?
There was a crash in the pit lane,
Have a
and
look.
Nova Iconic's gonna have to repair his wing.
Yeah, they're repairing his wing. So he's going to get a slow pit stop.
It didn't look like a brake check from Yannick in the pit lane. It just looked like a lack of awareness.
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe not everyone knowing the proper speed limit, even though they've gone through qualifying. So, but yeah, Emvik does keep the lead, and Aiden Jones gets right back behind him. But he's got a time penalty. Aiden's got a 5-second penalty.
Speeding in the pit lane.
Oh my, that changes a lot.
The race is in Emperor's hands now. If he can just...
Yeah, but now this gives an opportunity for Fraser Fishy to get back up there after his early spin.
Yeah. Tibbs gets a 3-second time penalty. The race not going in Tibbs' hands at all.
Yeah. All these drivers now have a second chance, the ones who just spun.
I nearly just choked on a sweet.
I heard
I
that. So both the Alphas actually have a 3-second penalty. They're not
The
going
race.
too well down there for them.
Yeah, it's not going in. Well, you have to think of the bigger picture. Alfa Romeo would still have 2 drivers running in the race, unlike teams like Ferrari, McLaren, Haas.
Yeah.
No Mercedes, and I'm sure there's other teams, like Aston Martin, etc.
Yep.
Having 2 drivers in each race would be crucial because in such a short season.
And obviously, at the end of the season, the bottom 2 teams, their team principals get sacked.
Yeah, and that's, I don't know if you heard, but that's on average with Division 1 as well.
Yep.
So it forces teams to equally care about 2 divisions, where maybe in the past they
They
work
just
hard
go,
on the
oh yeah,
division.
we can have you, or we can have you, you know. They've decided
And
they've put more thought and effort into who they're signing.
Yeah, we've seen teams in the past who just like sign their friends, and their friends maybe aren't competitive enough
Yep.
for the divisions. And Tibbs is seriously slacking behind. He's gonna have to pick up the pace a little. Tibbs has not had the greatest race. Not what he's gonna be looking for. But if he does catch up, the safety car can be in. But I don't think he's gonna catch up. Yeah, so safety car on lap 14. The race is in Emford's hands.
Yeah, but now he has the threat of Fraser Fishy, obviously because of that safety car, bringing him back into the race. But Aiden Jones is going to have a lot to do. He's going to want to hope for not another safety car, or maybe actually I don't know. It depends on his position. If there's another safety car, then he would have to serve it in the pits, or which he's been fast enough and he can gap whoever's behind him 5 seconds. Which the leading, well at the time 2 or 3 were doing.
Yeah. Safety car should be in, I hope.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Emford once again with the duties of getting these guys going again.
Just like he did on the last safety car. He's not backing at the backup. Aiden Jones is leaving a bit of a gap. For some reason, that's a bit strange.
Right, when does Emford go? Can he catch Aiden
the safety
out?
car isn't in yet, so he can't go.
In now.
Or
He's gone.
But, yeah. That's a
Caught
good
Aiden out
restart.
by a little bit, by 8 tenths.
Usually, in last game, it would have slowed you down if the safety car wasn't fully in the pit.
Yannick's been caught out. He's a second behind of turn 1. So far.
Oh, he spun. Yannick's got major front wing damage.
Oh, he's spun round.
I just caught that.
Poor start from him. Nova gains the position off the start, looking to go at Fraser Fishy to get his position back that he lost from the pits. But no DRS. I'll have a look at the tyres.
I don't think anybody is in potential move-making territory just yet.
Nova's on the threat by Mama Zelda. They're going side by side.
Oh yeah.
Mama Zelda's going to get the move done.
Oh,
Nova's getting squeezed into the
really
barrier.
tight.
Nova's keeping his nose ahead and he stays.
He does it. It's a great move.
Nova is driving fantastically right now.
He's never giving up, even when things look bad.
Yeah. Usually people lose their position and go, okay, I'll get you in a minute or later on.
Yeah.
Nova's no, I'm getting you now.
Here comes Mama Zelda again. I think
Nova's going to go for a move. He is.
Just like we were talking about.
Oh, Mama Zelda
no,
goes
Mama Zelda.
deep there, almost going into the barrel, just brushing it.
He does what Bottas did. I don't know if anybody remembers that. Well, no people making moves at the minute. Yannick comes into the pits to repair.
Mama Zelda and Nova are going side by side. They just touched wheels there.
Didn't catch that.
Nova's having a brilliant race right now with a lot of overtaking, a lot of defending, a lot of getting his position back. Keep an eye on Mama Zelda as he likes to stay right in the rear of Nova.
Everybody, Melker gets a penalty. First of
Yannick is going soft tyres. He's going for a gamble.
I don't think they're gonna make it, you know.
They're not going to make it, but when he comes into the... If there's another safety car and he pits, he's going to be on old hards and mediums, whatever tyre he chooses. Because you only get one set.
I don't think that was the wisest decision that Yannick has ever made.
I think he had damage, so I think he just went for the fresh tyre.
Yeah,
but so far, Emford keeping a 1 second gap lead over Aiden.
Here comes Mama Zelda.
Not using his ERS, getting the slipstream off Nova instead. Nova's defending as the inside line.
Send it. Yeah. Oh, great defending by it.
Nova isn't able to send it. Mama Zelda with some brilliant defending, but Nova's looking to pull it side by side.
DRS enabled the slap. Squeezed him into the wall.
Nova's gonna go for it here. He's gonna go for the side by side. Oh, they tap wheels. Nova almost loses his rear completely, but he manages to keep it on track.
Yeah, good save.
Good save from him.
But by battling this hard, they're compromising their chances at maybe a podium here.
Nova gets a
Nova
3
gets a
seconds.
penalty.
Oh no.
Oh, and he's gone wide again.
That could change things.
But he gets a good drive out of here. With DRS enabled now, what can he do? Mademoiselle left vulnerable. Here comes Nova Iconic. Will he send it? No, he stays back.
Okay, goes back. He's deciding to wait until the next DRS zone. We got Fraser Vichy on the back of the Haskar of EJ. Right on his back. Oh, and Vichy spins again, he breaks his wing! Oh my god! Vichy's had another moment. It's his second time in this race and he's broken his wing, so he's going to look to pit, possibly. Because you can manage wing damage on this game, it's not as bad.
You just can't afford to make mistakes like that, really.
Yeah. Milko on the back of Nova. Not close enough for the move, because Nova has a DRS.
Oh, and did you see what happened there? Nova Iconic went straight into the back of...
Oh,
Melker
there's
gets
a Milko
spun.
out.
Melker got spun by Tibbs.
Yeah, it looked like he was caught by a wheel. But Fraser Vichy is staying out with that wing damage, so he's going to try and manage
three
it.
wide here. Nova Iconic to buy. Oh my goodness, what is...
Nova goes off track.
Doing?
That might be an illegal overtake, you might have to give that position back. Oh, they tap wheels again.
Yeah, bit of bad blood there. Mademoiselle driving very dangerously there. He pushed Nova Iconic off. Nova Iconic, he's going to be angry in the cockpit of his car. What's he going to do? Don't do anything stupid, please.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a bit far back.
Enverk also keeping his gap to Aiden Jones.
Tobias, Mademoiselle, here they go.
Mademoiselle gets them done.
Good defense by Mademoiselle there. Not much happening at the front, unless EJ will fancy his chances, but not a lot of ERS. And there's a crash.
As Mademoiselle has crashed again.
No.
And once again, the Alfa Romeos.
I think he clipped his wheel on the wall.
So Enverk right now is doing a fantastic job of keeping Aiden out of the DRS zone. Because Aiden seems to be within 9/10, but when it comes to the last sector, he just pulls away just enough.
Yeah. Here comes Nova Iconic. No drivers have got ERS, all pretty similar levels.
Remember when I mentioned that 5-second gap?
Yeah.
Aiden Jones kind of has it. Aiden Jones has a gap. Because Vichy is with his wing damage, and you can see it's losing him a lot of time. Going down temps by temps. So far, Aiden's in for a podium. If there's not a
Nova Iconic sends it then inside Tobias. I think Tobias made a mistake, or was it tactical for DRS? I think it was, because he has got DRS
Yeah,
now.
he has got DRS. So the tactics are coming out early, with 10 laps left of this race.
No,
Looking for
Tobias is backed up.
Yeah.
I don't know why he did that.
They both got the equal ERS as well.
And Yannick.
But Aiden Jones now is more than close enough for a DRS, so there could be a possible move. If he's close enough, I don't think so. Enfield will likely use some ERS to defend. But EJ is also close behind, so if they get battling, EJ is going to be licking his lips.
Yeah. Tobias fancy his chances. I know Iconic down the inside. Goes a bit deep.
Oh!
Nova with the switchback.
Abizero gets a penalty again.
Yeah. Nova Iconic completely on the back of Tobias. Oh, and the touch! Oh, and the touch the more. Nova Iconic will be
very lucky their wings are not
faster.
getting damaged.
Yeah.
But Aiden Jones, 2 temps and will make a move here. But not to forget, Aiden Jones has a 5-second time penalty. So,
yeah,
he'd be wanting to get past Enverk and then gap him as quick as possible.
Yeah, Nova Iconic versus Tobias. Down onto the left-hander. Hard braking zone. Who's going to brake latest? Nova Iconic. And he still hits safe.
Tobias brakes a bit early there, it looked like.
Yeah.
Done. How does he take the chicane? Because Nova does have a penalty, but now Tobias has a penalty as I say it. So the fight for P5 between these two comes down to whoever has it on track.
Let's watch the battle for the lead. Aidan Jones is very close to Enfert now. Less than 4 tenths
Tobias
separate
gets Nova
two
on the DRS, going side by side again.
I think he is a bit.
Nova gets it back again. Nova is getting his elbows out.
Melker versus Yannick. Melker's all over the back of Yannick right now. Oh, and
The yellow
Tim's
flag.
crash.
That's Enfert has
That's
gone
no-
round.
No, no,
The
Enfert.
race leader has spun round at the most awful moment.
He'll be punching himself about
He'll
that
be
one.
devastated at that.
And looks like wing damage as well. But will he hold back his teammate? No. Oh, this is really good tactics because look at the battle. But Tobias has got slowed down a lot.
Yeah, so
Squeeze
if
him.
Enfert can get past him, he can slow him down a bit. But Enfert has the pace to catch Fraser Fishy,
Yeah.
I reckon.
This is great teammate tactics at the minute.
Yeah.
Slowing Tobias up. But it looks like the race now is in EJ's hands. And more importantly, Haas's hands.
Fraser Fishy gets
Fraser
a...
Penalty.
It's a penalty. So, if Enfert manages to catch them,
He's
you're right.
slowing
So
Tobias
there's a
down
safety
lot.
car. If there's a safety car again, Enfert's in on this, and so is EJ.
Wait, let's just look at the stops. Everyone's made a pit stop now.
Yep. 3 drivers on the softs.
It would be useful if we could see Tass right now with the tyre wear. Because Yannick, who put on those softs on lap 16, no, he pitted for mediums.
Yep.
Wise choice, because them softs weren't gonna last.
Enfert now on the back of his teammate, so is there going to be team orders?
Maybe. But the battle for, well, it was P5, but now it's
Aiden
P4.
now has not many laps remaining, and he needs to pull a 5-second gap to EJ. Otherwise, EJ
Yeah.
will win this race.
His first ever race
Yeah,
can be a victory.
his debut race in Formula V can be a win. He just needs to keep it together.
Sorry. Who's that? Enfert is flashing his ERS.
Yep.
That's Tobias. And this is the closest battle on track, as for most of the race it has been. Some great racing coming out of these three. Enfert. No, not
Ooh.
Enfert.
Just like Nova almost loses his rear there,
Yeah.
that chicane, but keeps it together.
It's a shame Mademoiselle
I'd assume Nova is just going to move over and not fight Enfert.
No. No team orders at Alpine right now, as... Let's see if Nova Iconic does what he's been doing all day.
No, he does
Smart
not.
to not
Smart
fight his
decision
teammate.
for the teammates, that's what I'd like to see.
But
I'm sure the TT
Enfert
in the
has
chat would
winged
like
him
to see.
Oh no, Melker again.
Melker.
Spun round up in the cane.
So can
he's doing
Enfert...
Donuts. What's he doing? What is he doing? Okay.
But Enfert right now needs to try and get within the 3 seconds of Fraser Fishy, who has the time penalty. If he does that, Enfert can get a podium.
The Battle of the Alpines. Enfert with wing damage.
I think they're a bit more smarter than that, because I know they're in a party together. I think instead of battling, they're just going to pull each other along with the DRS. And if they can, and
flashing.
Tobias ain't in range of DRS, so Nova and Enfert can just work together
Yeah. Drag each other down
and just
and on.
move nicely out of the way of each other. That's all they need to do.
I think it was crucial for Tobias that he stayed in DRS, but
Yes.
which he's failed to do.
Which now he can't split the Alpines up, and now the Alpines can just start working together.
Speaking of Aiden Jones trying to pull the gap, he has. The gap's at 3 seconds now.
Yeah.
He was 1 second slower last lap, EJ. And Nova Iconic has dropped down a little bit. Tobias just outside DRS.
Yeah. As long as they can keep the
Nova
boss out of
Iconic with
DRS, their plan is working.
Yeah.
Which Mferk is just within the range of Fraser Fishy's time penalty. Because Fraser Fishy has a 3 second.
Fraser Fishy's he has coped well considering he had that spin and another spin. And
Yeah.
I think
Another spin. Yeah. I think he spun a good few times, but
I think he's driving with wing damage right now. I'll have
yeah,
to
he
check
does.
that.
He does have wing damage.
Yeah.
Tobias is still out of the DRS zone, which Mferk
That
is now
gap-
in the reach.
Oh yeah. Nova's very close actually. Let's see what they're going to do down at Alpine. Where's it, Alpine or Alpine?
I don't think Nova's. Oh, yeah, he is using it, but
Yeah. Send it? No.
yeah, he's not going to send it. He's playing the team game right now, which I'd like to see from the Alpine. Because Nova has a 3 second penalty. If they fight, they're both just going to lose time, and he's going to cost Mferk a possible podium here if they do fight.
Yeah.
So as long as Mferk doesn't get a penalty, the team orders is Nova to stay behind.
Yeah. What happened to Tobias? He's nearly 2 seconds behind.
He
He's
must
over 2
have
seconds
made a
behind.
mistake somewhere along the lines,
Yeah.
or the Alpines are just too quick for him.
But the battle for the lead's going to get interesting now, because 1.5 seconds Aiden Jones needs to pull.
Only 4 laps
Hang on
remaining
to
as
that
well.
line. Yeah. 1.5 seconds and 4 laps. Someone's crashed, and that is Tibbs.
That is
Again.
the other Alfa Romeo. They've both spun about 3 times.
I mean, they can spin as much as they want, really.
Yeah,
and it'll
because
still
every
be-
driver's in the points, so
Yeah.
I think if there was more
Still-
drivers, maybe they would have retired.
Yeah.
But they're deciding to keep it there.
Nova Iconic.
I think if these Alpines play it smart, they can catch Fraser Fishy, and Nova can get ahead of Fishy.
Yeah, and Mferk just needs to reel along
Yeah,
Nova with the
just needs to
DRS.
keep doing this.
But Mferk also needs to speed up, so then he's not a rescue
Fantastic
leader.
teamwork here, as Alpine are putting on a show of how to work together.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at the warnings. No, that's
Yeah, you have a look at that. Aiden Jones has almost dropped.
Mferk only needs one more warning to get a penalty. So
3
he
laps
needs to keep
remaining.
it clean now.
The only closest
race.
battle going on is the Alpine.
Yeah.
So people say there's Alpine bias. There's not. They're the closest to, okay? And they have a plan, and so far it's working.
But Aiden Jones, it looks like he's very close to
He
pulling
is
out
gonna
that
get
round.
away from EJ.
And it looks like the starting on the mediums was the better strategy today.
Yes. Because both Mferk and Aiden Jones did, which got them to 1-2 in the first place.
Yeah.
Over is even closer to Mferk. Maybe he
Nova's
doesn't even use DRS.
Much
Yeah.
closer.
He does use it, but I'd assume he's not going to go for it.
He's not using ERS. It's very close, but
It sticks it behind him. Yeah, teamwork.
And the gap, well, first of all, she needs to kind of move on if he wants to hang on to that podium.
Formula Virtual came in and said EJ warnings. So if you can check EJ's warnings,
EJ warning.
even though I don't think it matters a whole lot.
EJ
Unless
has
Aiden
no
gets
warnings.
it. Ooh.
No, he has one, sorry.
Oh, he has one warning. But so far he needs to pick up the pace. Otherwise he's missing out on win here.
Yeah.
And at
The
the
gap
moment,
is over 5
Mferk is
seconds.
not catching Fraser Fishy that much. I think what they need, Alpine, they need to trade positions on the DRS. So now when Nova gets DRS, it goes past Mferk, and then Mferk will have the DRS down the next DRS zone.
Yeah.
That then will be pulling them even more.
But it's hard to think about that when
Yeah.
you're racing, unless you have an engineer listening.
At the
in.
moment, it's only pulling Nova, and Mferk is going at his own steam.
He's a lot closer now. Well, he's not using ERS, just saying DRS. There's not really any close battles apart from the Alpines.
Yeah.
Disappointed race from Yannick, I suppose. He's not going to be. Oh, Melker's been lapped.
Elka has been lapped.
Those donuts did not help his cause.
Nice.
And Yannick's not going to be happy with this race as well. I know that Yannick hasn't really been practicing for the race as much as he wanted to, and I think the result kind of shows that as well. Tibbs and Mamazelda, quite a lot of crashes from the Alfa Romeos, but the crucial thing is for Alfa Romeo is that they still have 2 cars running, so still double points, where unlike McLaren, Haas and other teams like Ferrari, they only have 1 car, so that's only 1 driver scoring points. Where ideally you want 2. But looks like Aiden Jones is going to cruise to victory.
Yep.
Unless something happens. Just need. Oh, wait, the lapped car's going through. And Melker. Oh, no, Melker.
Melker?
What are you doing, Melker?
What's he done?
He's just nearly crashed into Aiden Jones
Oh my god.
whilst being lapped. No, and that's.
There's some yellow flags, so the other drivers are going to be approaching him now, so this could be a big problem for Fraser Fishy.
That's.
Elka does move out of the way,
Melker.
but now the Alpines need to get past him. Mferk will probably get DRS here. Does Mferk
Imagine
get
the
DRS?
sparks if.
I think if Mferk got
Melker didn't.
DRS from Melker there, that might have been big, but he doesn't.
It would have
Melker is
been
moving
big
over.
controversy if Melker nearly took out the leader.
Over's actually dropped
Oh,
out. There's a spinner.
Fraser.
Who's that? Is that Fraser?
No, I don't know who it was.
There's a yellow flag there. Maybe a false
Was it
yellow flag.
flag?
But it's the last lap of the race now. We're on the final lap. Aiden Jones has pulled away from EJ.
I think my phone was broken.
So far, a brilliant race from Aiden. Executing his plan. Not spinning.
Aiden's drove a brilliant race and a good recovery by Mferk.
I think both the Alpines have drove amazingly. With Mferk spinning aside. Your mic's also echoing. But we will keep it on board of Aiden Jones for this final lap.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine. On board of Aiden Jones.
It's gonna be his first win.
Debut as well in Division 2.
Yeah.
As
Crossed
Aiden
the
Jones
line, wins the Miami Grand Prix, and EJ finishes in second.
just missing
EJ.
out on the win.
EJ
Fishy comes
nearly
across the
had his
line.
chance.
Mferk shortly after him and replaces Fishy for the final podium position. Nova gets 5th. The bias to come in at 6th. There's a yellow flag. Someone's it doesn't really matter. It's on the line.
Melker again. What? Bunker's been dangerous.
Mama Zelda to come in at 7th. Hibbs to come in at 8th. And Yannick to come in at 9th.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a fantastic race.
Do you want to do interviews?
I think they want us to interview the winner.
The winner. Okay.
Yeah. I don't have Adrian Jones added, so I don't know how we're going to get him in it. But I will try. Oh, wait, I can get played together.
I asked him if he wanted to do an interview.
I'll add him in here anyway, so if he does. I can't add him in here
Yeah.
because of his settings, so it doesn't look like we're going to get an interview today. I
No.
can't add him in here because of his settings, but other way, a fantastic race.
Yeah, great race. Don't skip the podium because it's good for edits on the TikTok.
But yeah, Aiden Jones wins the
Yeah.
opener in Division 2 here in Miami.
Red Bull,
Red Bull, yeah.
Haas in second, and Alpine in third.
Alpine 3rd and 4th, or 3rd and 5th even. The best showing I've seen from the teams here today. Alfa Romeo getting lucky.
Yeah.
The amount of times they've spun and not DNF'd because of it.
Yeah,
But yeah.
that's
Fantastic.
it. There's the results for the whoever's doing the standings.
Yeah. Right, anyway, that was
Good
I
race.
do here for Division 2. Tune in tomorrow for the Division 1 race, and it's going to be action-packed. If this race was action-packed, tomorrow could be even insane. Which,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm looking forward to racing it tomorrow. So, thank you guys for watching.
Yeah. Bye.